Chapter 2, The Playbook of Boundaries, began with a list. They never called it a list out loud, they called it a playbook. Rule 1. No jealousy because envy is a bad editor. Rule 2. No sleeping over unless the trains were stalled by rain. Rule 3. No future tense. The future was a museum they were not allowed to walk into. You might think it was cynical. It wasn't. It was their generosity in a new shape, the only way they could be certain not to ruin the only good thing that made sense without negotiation. Boundaries, after all, are sometimes scaffolding. You can build with them until the building stands on its own. They adopted their pact in a place that felt like a confession booth, a rooftop greenhouse where an intern grew basil behind the studio. The city below was all light and noise, but inside it smelled like wet earth and carefulness. Mara said, "We're grown-ups," and Theo said, "Some days," and they shook on it like co-conspirators. They were good at it, at first. They learned which restaurant corners provided the most privacy and which quilts didn't tangle. They learned to keep their jokes intact in public, to arrive separately at a bar, to exit by different doors if the night demanded that kind of choreography. They learned to be two kinds of people with a seamless seam between them. And yet there is a strange truth. If you study anything closely enough, you fall in love with it. Mara became an expert in the history of his shoulders, the way they tensed when a client feigned uncertainty. Theo became a scholar of the back of her hand, of how it warmed when her watercolor pieces were praised, how it cooled when someone used the word cute to describe work that was not small at all. She kept notes they pretended weren't notes. I know because I read their faces, which are letters in a language only women who watch from the edges learn to read.